Welcome to the final round of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5. Hello everyone. To kick things off, we're going to have the Boston Brawlers versus the Buffalo Amiibashers. Before we get started, we do have one thing to say. So, the three teams with 7-10 records entering this round, Buffalo, the Cinnabon Splitters, and Detroit, because of the scenarios they need, they are unfortunately eliminated from postseason contention. So Buffalo, the Cinnabon Splitters, Detroit will not be able to compete for playoff slots. Tonight's game roster is Boston versus Buffalo, Grand Army Republic at your worst nightmare, Carbon Show's team at the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, as there is still a race for the #1 pick in the Season 6 draft. But after expansion teams, we will see Amiibo Engage at the 456 Squadron. As a squadron, they have a chance of clinching a first round bye in the playoffs. We will see Miami at JG Wentworth. The Time Zone Squad, who is 1-3 since their win streak got snapped, they go on the road to Detroit as Crony has been struggling to close games for the team. We will see Ottawa at the Novas. Two teams already clinched playoff slots. The Novas, even in their slump, will be in the postseason trying to defend their title. Ottawa trying to get a first round bye. We'll see the Chaos Corp at the Cinnabon Splitters. The Critical Crashers at the Ditto Burritos. The Ditto Burritos, with a win, extending their win streak to 10 games in a row, will clinch the #1 seed in the Season 5 playoffs. We will see then, afterwards, ladies and gentlemen, the last two games of the night will have the highest consequence in the playoffs. The Green Bay versus Natsuki Lovers is win or go home. The winner will advance to the playoffs with a 9-9 record. The loser will be eliminated from postseason contention. Green Bay, this is their 4th season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, has never been to the playoffs. The Natsuki Lovers were the worst team last season, as Red Plus Blue made it to the postseason back in Season 3, but they haven't been back since. A struggling Lovers team, can they make it here into the playoffs in the first season of their rebrand? Then, another winner-go-home game. Mid-Class Nation versus Toronto. Mid-Class Nation, expansion franchise. They have the opportunity to make it to the playoffs for the first season ever. As for Toronto, they made it to the playoffs last year. They are 5-1 in their last 6 games, having their win streak snapped in the previous round. But with a win here, Toronto will make it into the playoffs, allowing not one, but 2 Canadian franchises to make it into the postseason for the first time ever. Hello folks, I am 1AM, your host. We will get started with the Boston Brawlers at Buffalo Amiibashers, the only game tonight between 2 teams who are already eliminated. We have Sniffberg, Agent P, Cone Zone, So Bufo, and Phipps versus The Job, I Don't Love You, Donkers, Low, and The Farm. For 2 of the teams with the strongest off seasons, this has been disappointing years for both of them. Boston, the right Amiibo not coming out at the right time. For Buffalo, things just not meshing together, despite the fact this team plays much better than their win streak, their record. They were the ones who snapped that Time Zone Squad win streak back in round number 14, so they have the potential to do things. We'll see how these teams react in the off season, how they'll do to bounce back. But for now, the leadoffs are Sniffberg versus The Job. So it's going to be a laser. That's going to be a first bit of damage into a forward air. The Job, it's going to be 14-15 right now. The Job has been solid as a leadoff ever since taking over for I Don't Love You to move the King Deity to the middle. Ultimately, the solution didn't really work, as Buffalo will not be advancing to the postseason. Sniffberg already has his Falco at 66%. It is 25-66. They're both off stage, coming back on. 25-66 it remains. We see that was an up air, but it doesn't land the last hit. It is 51-71 right now as The Job gets hit by the forward air. Both Amiibo back onto the stage now. Laser, that's going to reflect the Gordo back to Sniffberg. He's at 6-7% compared to, after the back throw, 118. 6-7-118. Another Gordo will not get rid of The Job quite yet. It's 135, 136 for The Job. He is back onto the stage. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The Job will be KO'd here. We'll have King Deity versus King Deity, but I did see the announcement yesterday. They are announcing a new Star Fox game. Well, it's a remake of Star Fox 64, but still, I am excited. Even though I've never played any Star Fox games, I might check that out when it comes. We might even live stream it here, folks. Gotta be 135, 144 to 13 as Sniffberg critically damaged, trying to come back onto the stage. That Gordo will barely miss the King Deity. It's 149 to 24. Dash attack, 149 to 41. We see double Gordo deflection, does not land either on Sniffberg, but this back throw still not able to do the job of Sniffberg. His rookie season has been pretty strong, pretty solid. He will get knocked out here. It's going to be Agent P coming out next for the Boston Brawlers. We see 29 to 41 right now. Forward tilt, it's 38 to 41 as we see I Don't Love You taking damage from that yellow Pikmin. 38 to 53, 38 to 67. It's going to be forward air, 38 to 82. Agent P hit by the neutral air, 54 to 82. Up smash attempted, will not land. That's going to be some blue Pikmin damage onto I Don't Love You. He's at 106, so 54, 69 to 106 right now. Agent P, that's the red Pikmin, getting some chip damage onto I Don't Love You. 82 to 134. On the other side of the stage, Gordo deflected, but not that neutral air. 96 to 134 as Agent P is still alive for now. Trying to get this up smash, and there's a forward smash. That's going to get rid of I Don't Love You. This game has been back and forth so far. It's going to be 101 to 18, 101 to 28. The Ice Climbers partially off stage, able to come back on. There's Popo, there's Nana, 101 to 39. We see the side special as that is going to deal some chip damage onto Nana, and oh no, she's going to self-destruct! It's a 4-2 lead for the Boston Brawlers against the Buffalo team as both teams have been having disappointing seasons. However, don't count this game over yet, even though Low is already at 84%, and it's going to be a 1 versus 4. Agent P is going to get 3 knockouts in the final game for the Boston Brawlers at least. It's going to be the Farm with a 1 versus 4. What I was about to mention is that Boston has blown multiple leads this season. It's 143 to 15 as we're going to see side B not landing quite yet. That one's also going to miss. The Farm at 31%. We are going to see that's going to be up smash getting parried. That one's getting parried too. 3 parries in a row. Back air will not be parried, however. 143 to 44. It's going to be a forward throw. Do we see Agent P go off stage? He tries, doesn't land anything, and he's going to self-destruct. A 3 KO performance ends with a self-destruct of Agent P as Cone Zone comes out now for the Boston Brawlers. It is 33 to 55, 33 to 73 as Cone Zone has the opportunity to get Boston one last win this regular season. It is 55 to 80. It's going to be the Farm. He's off stage after that forward smash. Will come back on. It's 55 to 102. But this down smash right here, that's going to put damage on the Cone Zone. And now a side B. Cone Zone still alive at 104, trying to come back on. We see another side special. The Mario still alive for now. 120, 130 to 102. Cone Zone back onto the stage, but up special, up air, and that's going to be 2 KOs in garbage time for the Farm. So Bufo now has the opportunity to close things for the Boston Brawlers as Charizard comes out, tries to go for that down air. It is 11 to 122. We see the Farm forward tilt, 25 to 122. This Charizard has the ability to close the game, but it's going to be, there's a Flare Blitz right there, and the Boston Brawlers will finish the regular season with the win over the Buffalo Amiibashers as they win this one 5-3. 2 disappointing seasons between Buffalo and Boston. It ends with a win for the Boston Brawlers over the Buffalo Amiibashers as these were the 3 teams with the strongest off seasons were Boston, Buffalo, and the Time Zone Squad. The Time Zone Squad will be advancing to the postseason, try to compete for a first round bye. Boston, Buffalo, they will not. They will end their seasons right here in Buffalo with a 5-3 victory from the Boston Brawlers. Agent P finishing things off with a 3 kill performance, but a self-destruct. Fipsh will not have an opportunity to compete for the MVP title, so that will end the potential hopes for Fipsh. His first season here in Boston, he will finish with, I believe, how many KOs? It's on there on the graphics real quick, but let's see. Fipsh finishes the season with a grand total of 23 KOs. That is still a career best for Fipsh. So congratulations, Fipsh, on your career best season, even if the rest of the team was slightly disappointing. Cone Zone, at some point I do feel that Boston should have benched Cone Zone for one of their other amiibo, especially given the fact that we did not see Yummers play at all this season. He was top 10 all time in the KO leaderboard. We'll see what Boston does with Yummers if he gets more usage in Season 6. It will be the 3rd season for the Boston Brawlers when we get there. Alright, let's actually talk about that MVP race real quick. Leading the race entering this round is going to be... That is the wrong graphic. What the hell? I forgot to update the KO leaders. Oh no! That is the wrong graphic, folks. Okay. So that is the wrong graphic. Let me remove that from there when we get to a break. The correct graphic. Cyber Sands leads the league in KOs right now with 25. He is 1 away from breaking the record. Papaya has 24. Then we have King Raru. It's him and Phipps with 23 KOs. So that's going to be back-to-back games where Phipps does not get a KO. Lego Batman out of the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts will be entering this round with 22 KOs. So that is the latest on the MVP race real quick. So I will probably update that graphic real quick while we're on the next break. When we come back, we're going to start having a couple games between teams trying to improve their seeding in the playoffs. Grand Army of the Republic versus Your Worst Nightmare is next when we come back on the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The KO Leaders graphic has now been corrected, folks. So, as mentioned, the actual correct KO Leaders graphic, that is Cyber Sans, leading the league at 25 KOs. We will see Cyber Sans playing for the 436 Squadron. He is playing against Amiibo Engage. It's going to be in 2 games from now after this one. Let me just download that on my phone real quick so I have it on there to look at. Here it is. There it is. So yeah, Cyber Sans, Papaya, King Raru, It's Him, Fipsh, and Lego Batman. Speaking of which, King Raru enters this round with 23 KOs, just 2 KOs short of the current MVP favorite right now in the KO Leader crown. We will see how many KOs this Link can get, as it's Grand Army Republic versus Yours Nightmare, Lucaro, Flavor City. They have been some of the stronger assets on this team. Vibin, another strong asset for this team, but Ascent and Doofinator have been struggling this season, and sometimes Lucaro as a leadoff just doesn't get that win. Flavor City, though, he is having a pretty strong rookie season. I believe entering this round, Flavor City, he enters with 15 KOs as a rookie, so not bad, not bad. Not bad for a rookie season from the King Deity, but a bad season from Ascent MLL, as this team did not make any roster order adjustments, so we do see Shiori sitting on the bench all season, including this game right here. Last season, in 16 games, 16 appearances, we saw 16 knockouts from Shiori, 1AM Zelda during there. We'll see what the Grand Army does in the offseason. As for Yours Nightmare, it's Eden, Zerby, King Raru, Chroma, and Shion. Let's begin! Your Worst Nightmare currently enters this round with a 10-7 record. With a win, they could potentially advance their seed a little bit further, especially if we do see a loss from the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. Fantasy Feet, they host Carbon Show's team after this game, but for now, the leadoffs are Lucaro versus Eden. That's going to be up throw. First damage into that snap, going to be 19, 22. We see the dash attack not landing quite yet, but that is a fully charged up B, putting 48 onto this Link, and the Sephiroth, he's a little too far for the ledge, trying to go for a down tilt instead. 48 to 33, 48 to 59. We see Lucaro miss the dash attack. 48 to 59 it remains. We see snap right there from the Sephiroth. 57 to 62. An attempted forward smash interrupted by a grab as Lucaro. Now it's 6-7. Gotta be forward throw. 76. And Eden right here attempting to down air a little too early against this Link. Down air to interrupt an up B from the Sephiroth. 88 to 78. We wait and see as it's going to be a back throw again. Lucaro off stage at 95. Eden, he has the wing active now at 101% as the Link tries and misses a forward air. 95 to 101. Side special, that's going to put some fireballs on there, but we see a jab interrupting a forward smash, but that second forward smash will land. That's a leadoff win for Lucaro to finish off this regular season. Zerby is going to come out right now, already mining iron tools. It's going to be 140 to 0 right now as we see up tilt, Zerby at 25, forward smash, Zerby at 39%, but the minecart is going to trap Lucaro into that up smash, and Zerby gets a KO. Flavor City, one of the better rookies this season, already putting Zerby at 69%, 0 to 69, and a forward smash. It's gonna be a 4-3 lead for Grand Army entering this game, but King Raru, if he wants to compete for the MVP, now is the time to show up. 68 already onto Flavor City. We see 83 to 0 right now. It's gonna be a side B, and there's a forward air right there. King Raru even things up himself. It's gonna be Vibin coming out now for Grand Army. 0 to 30 as we see side special. 8 to 30, 8 to 49. It's gonna be another side special. 8 to 62, 31 to 62 as we see the Link try to go off stage. Doesn't land anything quite yet, but that back air right there, Vibin, he has a jump, so he'll survive for now. It is 45 to 74. We see an up throw though. We see an up smash. It's going to miss for now. Down throw, up air, 70 to 93 as King Raru can tie. He will not tie. So King Raru out of contention for the KO crown with only 24 KOs, a career best for this Link. Gotta be 76 to 17. 90 to 17 right now as Chroma goes off stage, comes back on. 95 to 17. We are going to see up smash getting parried here. It's going to be down tilt missing, side B, down smash going to miss. 95 to 30. Up smash, Chroma at 56%. We see Vibin, another up smash. Vibin has the opportunity to make this a 1 versus 3 for Grand Army. There's a forward tilt, and Chroma, she is going to fall short. Xion has a 1 versus 3 for your worst nightmare. It's 99-0 right now. Side B, missing from Vibin, it's going to be 110-0, but this is the weaker half of the Grand Army roster that Xion faces with. It's going to be down tilt. We see up tilt missing, 129. There's a side B. Vibin is still alive at 151. It's going to be neutral air. It's going to be side B. We see down tilt. Xion at 45. There's a forward air to get rid of Vibin. Here comes Ascent. He has been struggling all season, but he can get one last win for Grand Army. There are scenarios involving the #1 pick in the draft, by the way. If Grand Army wins this game, then Carbon Show's team will get the first overall pick in the draft after any expansion teams. It's either a Grand Army win or a Carbon Show loss that would deal it. It is 77, 85, 100 to 60 right now. As we see up air juggling. Xion, does she have another one in her? Neutral air, 120 to 60 right now. 120 to 71. It's going to be neutral B, and that is not going to land because of the side special from Ascent. That's able to save him in time. 120 to 91. Out of parry, there's the up smash, and Xion gets 2 KOs in this game. She has the opportunity to win a 1 versus 3, but all that's in the way is Doofinator. 46 to 91. We see forward smash missing right now. It's going to be up smash. Xion, 115. Your worst nightmare wants this win for playoff standings. Carbon Show's team, if we see this loss, down B is going to miss from Xion as she tries to go aggressive here. It's 57 to 139. Doofinator hit with a forward air as he tries to go off stage. There's a neutral B, and this one is going to miss. It's 73, jab, 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 86 to 146 as Xion can become the second Amiibo to win a 1 versus 3. If she can land it, it's 99 to 146, and there's a side special, but Doofinator is still alive in the corner. It's 121 to 146, jab, jab, jab. Doofinator falls out. They're proceeding up air attempted, and there's a side special. Xion gets a 1 versus 3 comeback for your worst nightmare to win this game 5 to 4. Grand Army realized that the #1 pick was still a possibility for the team, and they blow a 1 versus 3 lead. Lucielle got that leadoff win. Flavor City got a KO. Vibin got 2 KOs, but Ascent and Doofinator could not finish the job as Xion pulls off the 1 versus 3. So your worst nightmare is going to finish the season with a 11-7 record, plus 7 differential with 81 KOs. As for Grand Army, they are going to finish the season with a 3-15 record, a -18 differential, and that is going to be only 63 KOs. So let's see. Let me do some math real quick. 3 and 14 minus 18. So, alright, so that is the updated scenario right there. Carbon Show's team with a loss. They are going to play next against the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. Carbon Show's team, if they lose, they will get the first overall pick after any expansion teams, but with a win, that first overall pick will belong to Grand Army of the Republic, the #1 seed. The #1 pick in the draft is at stake, as when we come back, we will have Carbon Show's team versus the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. Stay tuned as the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League on the 1 AM channel will resume shortly.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the third match of the night, we have Carbon Show's team at the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. So, there is a competition still for the best leadoff this season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Leading the categories right now with 11 and 6 records is Taste, Greg, and Knapsack. Taste is Ditto's Ganondorf playing for Ottawa. Greg, that is Jim's Olimar here, playing for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, and Knapsack, that is Nightmare's Olimar of the Chaos Corp. So, Taste and Greg have 15 KOs as a leadoff, Knapsack 14 KOs in the leadoff as they have been leadoffs this entire season. Carbon Show's team, however, on the left side of your screen, it is Bob, SauceAulger, Soldier, Samurai X, and 910, as this team, with a loss, can clinch the worst record and the first pick in the draft after any expansion team. The Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, they got off that little slump they were having near the end. It's Greg, Eon's Pal, Ray, Lego Batman, and Cheesecake, as we do see Greg and even Eon's Pal in the competition for the best rookie. In terms of rookie KOs, we see Eon's Pal, 17, Greg, 15 of his own, Lego Batman, also a contender in the MVP race with 22 KOs. We'll see how this game goes. Let's begin. The current leader for rookie KOs right now is Mercury of Amiibo Engage. We're going to see her next as they're on the road at the 456 Squadron to close out the season. But for now, your leadoffs are Bob versus Greg. There's the up tilt into another up tilt. No up air from Bob, however. It is 0 to 24. Bob has been the leadoff for his team all season as no roster adjustments were made to Carbon Show's team all season. It is 28, 43 to 39. We could have not one, but two teams with 15 losses this season if this team does in fact lose. We have not seen a 15-loss team since season 1 with the boys. They went 1-15, however, compared to the 3-15 records of Grand Army and Result Pending, Carbon Show's team. 69 to 90 right now. We see the up tilt, Greg at 103. There's going to be a down tilt, and Greg is off stage. That Gordo will be deflected. That one's going to miss. It is 69, and there's a Gordo right there. Greg will not survive as Bob gets a leadoff win. Eon's Pal is going to come out right now as it's 88 to 13. We see the neutral air attempted, does not land. 88 to 24. It's going to be neutral air. It's going to be down throw. Neutral air. Bob is at 106. We see forward air. Eon's Pal at 52 after the up air. It is 109, 112 to 52, and that's going to be a down smash, making this 127 to 52, 139 to 52 right now, as we are going to see Eon's Pal go off stage with that knockout. SauceAulger takes his time to wait, and he is going to come onto the stage right now. 0 to 73. We see forward air. 0 to 87. 0 to 96. It's going to be 20 to 96. We set a forward smash right there. 31 to 96. 31 to 110. It's going to be forward smash again. 45 to 110. Up throw. After the up throw, it's going to be forward smash missing. There's an up throw though. 74 to 110. Eon's Pal has the opportunity to get 2 KOs in this game, as it is 94 actually to 127. Forward air missing for SauceAulger, 104 to 127. It's been a rough season for SauceAulger, but he will get a KO here. SauceAulger leads the league in self-destructs. It's going to be 104 to 22 to 37. We see out of parry. There's the up smash, 104 to 56. It's going to be a back throw as SauceAulger. He will come back onto the stage. It's going to be 115 to 56, but there's the up smash right there. Ray with the knockout. It's going to be Cloud versus Cloud between Soldier and Ray. Soldier coming back onto the stage. Soldier is purple, Ray is green. Going to be 37 to 61. We see the up tilt. We see the forward air. 64 to 61. It's going to be up next. Forward smash not landing. 64 to 88. 64 to 88 right now as it remains. Soldier about to get meter. Soldier will have meter, but he will actually be able to come onto the stage without it. 85 to 88, and Soldier, that is a risky move from Soldier, because if he was just a little bit further, that could have been a self-destruct. Instead, he will survive, come back onto the stage, and there's a forward smash right there from Ray. It's going to be Samurai X coming out right now. We see 2 versus 3 for Carbon Show's team, 25 to 99, as it's going to be, Carbon Show's team is down 3 to 2. Ray waiting for the Sheik to come back onto the stage. 25 to 99, 41 to 99, 41, 50 to 104, as Ray back onto the stage. 50 to 104 remains. Side special, Samurai X at 72%. This side B is going to miss. That one's going to get shielded. This one will land the last 2 hits. 81 to 104. We see Samurai X trying to jump around, getting hit by another side special. The side specials are working. Now we're going to see the limit break available for this Cloud, but we will not see it used as Ray will be knocked out. Lego Batman enters this round with 22 knockouts. She's out of contention for the KO crown because there's only 2 Amiibo to get rid of, but 910 has a 1 versus 2 for Carbon Show's team. It's going to be 29 to 1.1 right now. We see Up Smash missing. We see Up Smash there again. 49 to 1.1 as we are going to see just down throw. Still only a little bit of damage. Now it's 21, 35 onto Lego Batman, 49 to 47, 56 to 47, 56 to 55. It's going to be a forward air. Do we see the off stage? We see the counter. It's going to be 72 to 69 as we see Lego Batman with that forward air to try to prevent this pit for coming onto the stage. 94 to 80 right now. 95 to 80 as we are going to see up next. It's going to be forward smash right there. That's going to get rid of Lego Batman. And all of a sudden, this is a 1 versus 1. 95 to 0 right now. Forward tilt. 910 will survive. He's trying to come back onto the stage. He will survive. Up tilt. Barely going to miss. Forward smash. 115 to 28. The perfect tank is almost there for Carbon Show's team. And there it is. With the up tilt, the Fantasy Feet enthusiast will win this game 5-4 over Carbon Show's team, as Carbon Show's team will clinch the #1 overall pick in the Season 6 draft after any expansion teams. So there it is, folks. It is sealed in the books. Carbon Show's team with a 3-15 record will finish the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League with the worst record in the league, even in terms of differential when we consider tiebreakers with Grand Army of the Republic. So, what happened with this team? Is it because there was new management? No and yes and no. It's a combination of factors. So, obviously, this is the 4th consecutive season where this team has a different manager. This time, the new name with the new manager, because keep in mind, Season 2 was managed by Very Doggish. Season 3, Very Doggish disappears. It gets managed by Jim and Dabuffalo, but Jim and Dabuffalo leave to create their own teams in Season 4. Very Doggish retakes control, but then he gets banned from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League because of, I forgot what it was. So then Jacob's Imagination, who was originally going to be the assistant general manager of Amiibo Engage, he takes over for Very Doggish's team. Both the Jim Dabuffalo deal as well as Jacob's Imagination, they take this team into the playoffs in back-to-back seasons, but after those back-to-back seasons, no playoffs for Carbon Show's team on the first year of their new name. It had been rough. Bob, should he had been the lead off this season, should he had been in the middle. 910 showed a pretty strong season. Soldier, pretty decent season from him, but Sauce Alger, one of the main stars of the team. He led the league in self-destructs. Ultimately, he had a very rough season. This team also lost Uproot, NetEasy's Olimar, when NetEasy got banned from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, so that is another factor to consider too, especially given the fact that he was in the top 10 all time for KOs. Was the loss of Uproot that devastating for Carbon Show's team? It should also be mentioned that neither Starless, Bong, or Carl Magnus started a game for this team this season, and arguably they probably should have at some point. As for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts, they will finish this game with a win and the regular season 11-7. So, they will be ahead of your worst nightmare in terms of the standings, how things finish. Not sure if they'll be able to jump over the squadron regarding differential, assuming the squadron loses. And speaking of the 456 squadron, when we come back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we will see Amiibo Engage versus the 456 squadron. Mercury just about has the best closer in luck, barring an absolute miracle in a 5-0 situation. Cyber Sands, he leads the MVP race with 25 KOs. 1 KO will tie the record with Pancakes back in Season 3, and 2 KOs will break that record for most KOs in a single regular season. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume on the 1AM channel when we come back.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the fourth match of the night, we have Amiibo Engage versus the 456 Squadron. So, because Lego Batman could not get a game-winning KO because she had been KO'd herself, and barring a 5 KO performance from Slime God in a ridiculous scenario that we will likely never see in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League from JG Wentworth, who plays next, Mercury all but has the Season 5 best closer in lock. So Mercury, in her rookie season, will have that accolade to her title. She can also get the league's Rookie of the Year title, entering this round with 19 KOs. Amiibo Engage has Walmart, Zelkov, Dr. Crockpot, Doodlebob, and Mercury, as this roster has been having to fall to Mercury quite the couple of times. Zelkov, however, he can potentially compete for Comeback Player of the Year. 0 KOs and 0 starts for Amiibo Engage last season. He rode the bench as they made it to the playoffs, but him and his almost unstoppable jabs have racked up 17 KOs for this team, as him and Seraphim enter this round with 17 KOs in the Comeback Player competition. So it's Walmart, Zelkov, Dr. Crockpot, Doodlebob, and Mercury. On the other side, the 456 Squadron. Captain Funsize, Cyber Sans, Amnesty Hammer, Mediafire, and Grayscale. Cyber Sans enters this round at 25 KOs. 1 KO, he will tie the record. 2 KOs, he will break the record for most KOs set in the regular season. So, the 456 Squadron has the opportunity to clinch a first round bye in the playoffs. Here's what needs to happen. 1. This team needs to win. And 2. They need to see 2 losses combined from JG Wentworth, the Time Zone Squad, Ottawa, and the Chaos Corp. With a win and a loss from 2 of those 4 teams listed, the 456 Squadron will get a first round bye in the Season 5 playoffs. But let's begin. Alright, this is going to be a fun and interesting leadoff matchup as we have Walmart versus Captain Funsize. Even though Walmart is not the best leadoff in the world, we'll see what Holy Wars does in the offseason if she keeps this Walmart, or if we see a switch in the draft. It's Walmart versus Captain Funsize. It's going to be 25 to 11 right now, 30, 33 to 11, 57 already onto Walmart from this Olimar, as this Olimar had been on a slight little bit of a slump lately. 72 to 21, 72 to 30, as the last time we had a leadoff graphic in round 12, he was one of the better Olimar leadoffs. 85 to 51 right now. It's going to be 85 to 51, 90 to 51 right now. That's going to be the white Pikmin dealing some damage. 99 to 69. Walmart off stage, comes back on. 115 off stage again after a down air. Weak down air though, that's why he's still alive. It's 115, 118 to 82 right here. Can Walmart finish with a leadoff win, or will it be Captain Funsize? We see 124, 125 to 82, and there it is! A KO for Captain Funsize as Zelkov trying to compete for Comeback Player of the Year. It's going to be 1.1, it's 20 to 90 right now, 45 already onto this Morton, but there's a forward tilt with the fork, Cannonball, that's going to get rid of the yellow Pikmin. 45 to 108. We're going to see Funsize back onto the stage, but there's that jab we've been talking about. 45 to 124. Let's see if Morton can get a jab again. He does. 45 to 137. If he can get this jab in the right direction, that will result in a KO. So here comes Cyber Sans, folks. He is 1 KO away from tying the regular season record for most KOs, but he is 2 from breaking it. Can the record set by Pancakes back in Season 3 be tied? It is 75, 87 to 12 as Cyber Sans waits for Zelkov to come back onto the stage. Jab, 99, 112 to just 12. Cyber Sans is only at 12% as he waits. He does a jab, 123, down special. Morton off stage. Zelkov gonna come back onto the stage at 139, and there it is! The record is tied! The record is tied! Cyber Sans has tied the regular season record, as I am forgetting how to speak English because history is in front of our eyes. It is 10 to 59, as with 1 more KO, Cyber Sans will break the record for most KOs in a single regular season. It is 69 to 59 right now, but a down tilt, Crockpot trying to come back onto the stage. We see the up tilt, we see 87 to 71, 96 to 71. Will the record be broken? It's 96 to 88. It's gonna be up tilt. There we see up air, not quite yet. There's a down smash. Dr. Crockpot, does he have Diego? He is gonna fall short. The record is broken. Cyber Sans has broken the record for most KOs in a single regular season. It is 27 and counting. As Doodlebob comes out right now, it's a 4-2 lead for the 456 Squadron over Amiibo Engage. That up smash will be shielded as it is 44-118. So 27 and counting for Cyber Sans, 44-123. We see PK Fire, Cyber Sans, that Thunder's gonna try chasing after him. He will survive for now, 44-136. It's gonna be, we see the forward tilt not landing, dash attack, Cyber Sans alive for now, and there's the down smash. That's gonna do it for the record-breaking season as Cyber Sans will finish Season 5 with 27 knockouts. So this is a 3 versus 2 game right now with Doodlebob currently at 78. It's going to be 32. So Mercury does have a chance to show why she could be a record title here. It's going to be KO right there. And here we come. Mercury with a 1 versus 3 scenario. She has made this type of comeback before against Grand Army, as there have been 2 situations where Grand Army has blown a 1 versus 3, both against Violet closers, but this is the 456 Squadron. There's KO number 1 for Mercury right there, bringing her to 20 KOs this season. Going to be 40-0 right now. Media Fire, he knows how to close games himself. 40-30 as we see 51-30 right now. Down tilt, 58-30, 58-41. We see Mercury, it's going to be off smash. It's going to be 74-41, 86-41. Side B, Media Fire, he jumps for it. It's 86-57. Forward smash will miss. Side B colliding. It's a down throw. It's an up air. And the 456 Squadron will defeat Amiibo Engage with the 5-3 victory. Cyber Sans breaks the record for most KOs in a single regular season. So, the record is now 27 and counting. Of course, one of the Amiibo who enters with 24 KOs, they do have the opportunity to possibly tie or even break the record themselves. Let's take a look at that leaderboard real quick just for a minute, just for a moment, as, let's see. Papaya obsesses Piranha Plant. Keep in mind, this is Obsesses Me Sword Fighter. We're going to see Papaya in a couple games from now, but if he gets 3 KOs, we would have 2 Amiibo tied for the record. It's him, also has the opportunity to tie, but he would need a 4 kill performance against Ottawa, and depending on how things go. So there is a chance between 2 dueling Amiibo to possibly compete to tie or get close to the new record, as Cyber Sans is the record breaker, folks. Cyber Sans has broken the record. It is 27 KOs for him to finish this regular season, as Pancakes' old record is now broken. Of course, Papaya, it's him. Maybe one of them ties or breaks the record. We'll have to wait and see. But coming up next on the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we are going to see Miami versus JG Wentworth. With this win from the 456 Squadron, that does mean if we see 2 losses from Wentworth, Time Zone, Ottawa, or the Chaos Corp, this team right here on the right, the 456 Squadron, will get a first round bye in the playoffs. We're just going to have to wait and see. It's a Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We'll resume on the 1AM channel after this break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the 5th match of the night, we will have Miami versus JG Wentworth. So, barring a 1 versus 5 scenario won by Slime God for some absolute reason, Mercury has the best closer all but secured. Even if she did not win a 1 versus 3 in the previous round against the 456 Squadron, we will see Miami versus JG Wentworth here. Miami, it is Vengeance, Yamcha, Sub-Zero, Lil Nas X, and Gengalzo. As for JG Wentworth, Pantwan, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Slime God. So, JG Wentworth, even though they enter this round with a 12-5 record, they don't have a first round bye secured even if they win. In order to get a first round bye in the playoffs, they need a win plus a loss from the Time Zone Squad, Ottawa, or the Chaos Corp. So, the Squadron, JG Wentworth, they are both keeping an eye on this game as well as the next couple of games. The water break will be after this game right here, as we will do the final 6 games after water break. But for now, Miami versus JG Wentworth. Vengeance and Pantwan are going to be the leadoffs for this game, as Vengeance has not been exactly what has been delivered. I'm not sure why Vengeance remained the leadoff this entire season. Lil Nas X, even though he struggled in the first half of Season 4 as the #1 pick, he started to pick things up during Season 4's second half. I wonder what the difference would have been for this team had Lil Nas X and Vengeance swapped places. But the leadoffs are Vengeance versus Pantwan. And to celebrate Cyber Sans breaking the record, we will have Megalovania playing in the background. That was purely random. 36, 52 to 6 right now. It's going to be Vengeance already damaged. We see 52 to 6. Sorry, 52 to 6. That's going to be down throw. That's not fair. Vengeance already at 79 as we see the Ore Spear. That's going to miss. 79 to 21 to 36. Got to be 83 to 49. We see Lucario attempt something. Gets hit by the down tilt. Coming back on at 93. There's a down special. He's at 109. And we see 60, 70, 109 to 87 now. It's going to be 109 to 87 between the two leadoffs. We see the down air. Pant1 survives for now. It's going to be 109 to 105 as we see down missing, down special, 124 to 105. That's going to be 124 to 115 now to 123. The Lucario trying to chase Pant1 off stage, but we see a back throw here. It is 136 to 123. Vengeance coming back onto the stage, and we see a side B miss, up tilt. Do we see the up air from Pant1? It's a side, it's a DBZ! 15 to 38 right now between Yamcha and Channing Tatum, as I am going to have to look at the film and go frame by frame to see who got that leadoff win, or both Amiibo died at the same time. There is a non-zero chance we just witnessed the first ever leadoff draw. It is 89 to 49 as Yamcha KO punch. He is going to come back onto the stage. 89 to 0 right now. We see dash attack from Smooth Criminal, but that is the first time I see something like that happen in the leadoff position in my 5 seasons of commentating the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. 97 to 38, 97 to 46, Smooth Criminal at 63, he gets a jump, he comes back on as Yamcha, he is trying to expand his KO lead on this team. There's a second kill right there, and all of a sudden, it's a 4 to 2 lead, 97 to 23, as we see up next, down B, that's going to get rid of Yamcha. So 2 KOs from this little mech. It's going to be 0 to 48 as we see the down B, the Holy Water. That's going to be 0 to 71. We see another down B that's going to miss from JJ Vance. 0 to 71 right now between Sub-Zero and JJ Vance. We see Sub-Zero back onto the stage. He finally takes a little bit of damage there at 15. It's going to be up B, 28. Another up B, 34 to 77. 39 to 77 as a Kirby tried getting spaced out. That was a risky downer right there, but it ultimately worked from this Richter. 39 to 103. After the 4 tilt, we see the Kirby going high. Down B, that's going to land. 58 to 103. 58 to 108 right now. Up B is going to miss. That one is going to collide. It's going to be the axe, actually. The cross, my apologies. 76 to 117. Neutral air. Up tilt. What do we see next? It's going to be up tilt again. 76 to 134. As that's going to be a side B. This is going to be down B missing. And we see up special. It's a 1 versus 3 for Slime God. 92 to 0 right now. We see Crackle Slash attempted. Crackle Slash will miss. It's going to be... That was a whack. Might have been... Honestly, I don't know if Whack kills at that percent. 92 to 32, 92 to 45 as JG Wentworth is down right here. With this loss, this could affect a bunch of different scenarios. It is 92 to 78. Slime God trying to make his way back onto the stage. We are going to see up next, jab, jab, jab. 104. It's going to be Snooze. That is going to put Sub-Zero to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Get hit by a forward tilt. 120 to 87 as I believe that's the first time in his career that he lands. What is he doing? He was facing the wrong way and he was going to try to go for the whack, but it was going to miss. Down smash. Sub-Zero still alive for now. He's going to try to come back on. Sizz will connect. 149 to 107. Back throw. So forward air. Not going to land quite yet. It's going to be Slime God back onto the stage. Forward tilt, down smash, it's going to be a 1 versus 2 as we see Lil Nas X coming out right now. The #1 overall pick in the Season 4 draft. We are going to see a forward throw, 14 to 130 as Slime God trying to come back onto the stage. He is back on, up tilt. Do we see the former #1 pick get in the game-winning KO here? It's 14 to 138. Dash attack is going to miss, and there it is! The back throw as Miami is going to play spoiler in back-to-back rounds, winning this game 5 to 3. I have no idea how the game is going to rule the leadoff, so let's figure out together how this game decides it. Interesting, it gave the leadoff win to Vengeance. Does that mean Vengeance was able to get rid of Pantwan before Pantwan got rid of Vengeance? Because the game does slightly calculate frame by frame, or is it by default? For now, we are going to credit Vengeance with the leadoff win, Yamcha with 2 KOs. We will re-analyze the footage frame by frame between now and the first round of the postseason to see if that leadoff win does truly belong to Vengeance or not. But that is the first time we see a DBZ in the leadoff position. Alright, so with this loss right here, this does open the window for the 4 for these Squadron to possibly get a first round bye. They need to see another loss from either the Time Zone Squad, Ottawa, or the Chaos Corp. Can one of the other 3 teams in Detroit, the Nova, Cinnabon Splitters, can they play spoiler to get the Squadron in? We're going to wait and see, as first things first, it is halftime, folks. We're going to have our water break, but when we return, Time Zone Squad at Detroit, Ottawa at the Novas, Chaos Corp at Cinnabon Splitters, Critical Crashers at the Ditto Burritos to potentially get the #1 seed for the Burritos, and then the 2 winner go home games. Green Bay at the Natsuki Lovers, Mid-Class at Toronto. The second half of the final round of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5 will be happening when we come back from this break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League after the water break. We're going to do the second half of round 18 now, as the Ditto Burritos, with a loss from JG Wentworth, have clinched a first round bye in the playoffs. So even if the Ditto Burritos do lose, they will have a top 4 seed, meaning we're going to have to wait until the second round of the playoffs to see the Ditto Burritos in playoff action. So congratulations to the Ditto Burritos. They clinched one of 4 first round buys, and here right now, the Time Zone Squad. They can clinch themselves a first round bye if they win against Detroit, but lately they are on a slump, 1-3 ever since Buffalo snapped their win streak of 8 in a row. It is Sidon, Heim, Pancakes, Trident, and Crony, as Crony has been the forefront of the scrutiny for the Time Zone Squad. No game-winning KOs since round 11, but in only 3 opportunities, Crony has yet to get a 1 vs 2 or even the opportunity to finish the job. So we'll see if Crony can get a bounce back here, as Detroit, they have most notoriously blown a 1 vs 4 lead early this season to the Chaos Corp. It's Dandori, Fail Not, Bloodflame coming at ya, and Herobrine. As said in a public statement on Twitter today, I did in fact say that I would defend Crony as the closer for the Time Zone Squad. Even if we do get a loss here, there is possibly going to be time to make a decision. We'll see what happens. With a loss though from the Time Zone Squad, they would be bounced out of a first round bye, and the 456 Squadron would be a top 4 seed and they would get a first round bye. The leadoffs are entering, both with 7-3 leadoff records between Sidon and Dandori. Detroit had been hovering around the 10, 11, 12 seeds for most of the season. Oh my goodness, Sidon 0 to death! Dandori immediately takes care of Sidon before we can even say a fully fledged sentence. That is a big lead already for Detroit, as Heim is going to come out immediately for the Time Zone Squad. It is 41-60 to 13. 66-13 right now, as Heim critically damaged at 76 already. That's a switch to Squirtle early on. It's going to be a forward smash, making this 76 to 50 right now. So Dandori will be 8-3 in the leadoff category. Detroit has found themselves a leadoff, and it was in the form of one of their longest tenured veterans, 104 to 57. We see Dandori still alive at 57, Heim still at 104, but still to Squirtle. He is going to be KO'd, and that is 2 KOs from Dandori in this situation. Pancakes, who just had his record broken by Cyber Sands, is going to come out right now for the Time Zone Squad. They are down 2 Amiibo. Dandori is going to survive the up air. It is 10 to 107, as now we see the forward smash, 33 to 107. Forward smash getting interrupted there, 47 to 107. It's going to be a back throw here, 47 to 127. Forward tilt, not going to land quite yet. Forward smash again, and we see Pancakes with that forward air. Dandori is still alive at 142, and he needs to be taken care of quickly, because there is still Fail Not in the back. 74 to 151, as we see Pancakes trying to make his way back down. He is trying to survive for now. Forward tilt from the Olimar. Forward smash. 95, 101 to 153, as we are going to see up next Pancakes trying to come back onto the stage. 113 to 153. Forward tilt. Dandori still alive, but he has the opportunity. He will be KO'd actually, and now Fail Not comes out for Detroit. If he can get rid of Pancakes, this will turn into a 4 vs 2 for Detroit. 125 to 9 right now, and it is going to be a 4 vs 2, as Trident and Crony are going to have to combine for the last 4 KOs if the Time Zone Squad wants our first round bye in the playoffs. The Squadron, the 456 Squadron, is looking gleefully. It's 12 to 87 right now. We see the up tilt. Do we see the up air? Not quite yet. 45 to 87. 59 to 87. As we see, there's the up smash right there. That's going to get rid of Fail Not. And here comes Bloodflame. 3 vs 2. But this team has notoriously blown a big lead before. It is 59 to 44. 59 to 62. And Bloodflame, switching to the Mithra, comes back onto the stage. We see Trident, the long tenured veteran, going to get hit by a forward smash. He is going to fall short. Crony is going to have a 1 versus 3, but she has been in a slump lately. It is 0 to 86 as Bloodflame comes out right now. We see the back throw. Bloodflame off stage as Crony waits. It's going to be 0 to 108. Can Crony get this first KO right here in order to possibly stage a comeback? It is 8 to 108 as Bloodflame still the mid threat for now. We see down tilt. We see up B. That's going to put Crony at 29. 39 to 118 as Bloodflame tries to come back onto the stage now. There's a neutral special right there, and Bloodflame will not shield. So it's going to be a 1 versus 2 now for Crony, but coming at you, comes out right now for Detroit. It is 53 to 0 right now, 61 to 0. We see Crony with that forward smash, with a down tilt. Do we see up tilt? Not quite yet. It is 64 to 31. Crony avoids the Gordo for now, but gets hit by the down throw. Forward air, 88 to 31, but up B. That's going to catch coming at you. The back air will not land. That would have been huge for Crony. Instead, a down smash to punish coming at you, going high, and a neutral B. It's going to get canceled, but that could have possibly killed if she had gone for it. 99, and there's a Gordo right there. Detroit is gonna play spoiler against the Time Zone squad and bounce them out of a first round bye. The 456 squadron has clinched a first round bye in the playoffs. The Time Zone squad will have to play in the first round. Okay, this was not Crony's fault. Dan Dory just happened to pop off, get that 0 death on Zidon, and the Time Zone squad was playing from behind. Look, it was back and forth afterwards, but the 456 squadron will get this win 5 to 3. But a big collapse for the Time Zone squad near the end of the season. 1-4 in their final 5 games, and that includes the loss to Buffalo, snapping that 8-game win streak. The Time Zone squad is going to finish 12-6, and alongside JG Wentworth, who is also 12-6, is going to have to play in the first round of the playoffs, likely against one of those 2 teams who will be seen just, I don't even know what to say. That was an impressive 0 to death from Dan Dory, though. He got it before I could even finish a sentence. Detroit, though, this is the type of action we had been wanting to see from Detroit all season. They finally get it together in the final game, but they will not be advancing to the postseason. When we come back on the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we're going to see Ottawa at the Novas, as because of this loss from the Time Zone squad, the 456 Squadron, Ottawa, and the Chaos Corp will all clinch first round buys in the postseason. So, the 4 teams with buys, Ditto Burritos, Chaos Corp, Ottawa, and the 456 Squadron. We will not see them in the first round of the playoffs, as they will be waiting for the winners of these other series. Ottawa versus the Novas will happen when we come back on the channel.
Squad strike.
You've got to be kidding me. The Time Zone squad has gone in 2 rounds from the #1 seed to out of a first round bye. The Time Zone squad will go 1-4 in their final 5 games and miss a first round bye. They're going to have to face whoever ends up becoming most likely the #12 seed in the playoffs. Hello everyone, we have Ottawa versus the Novas here, as because of that collapse from the Time Zone squad as well as a loss from JG Wentworth, that does mean your top 4 seeds are the Diddle Burritos, Ottawa, the Chaos Corp, and the 456 Squadron. The order, of course, is still yet to be determined. We have Taste, Mythos, Papaya, Seraphim, and IHOP for Ottawa against Diabels, Meh, It's Him, Valrex, and A+2 Me. So, let's take a little look real quick. Papaya enters this round with 23 KOs. 23 or 24? No, he enters with 24 KOs. My apologies. If Papaya can get 3 KOs, he and Cyber Sands would tie the record together for most KOs in a single season, set by Cyber Sands just a couple games ago. We'll see what happens, as Taste is also trying to compete for best leadoff in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League this season. He has the advantage over Knapsack of the Chaos Corp, who's going to play in the game after this, but with a leadoff win and more KOs than Knapsack, Taste would get that crown. The former #1 overall pick has been having a breakout season, as now he will face Diabels in a leadoff game. But for now, it is Ottawa versus the Novas. On the flip side of things, we just mentioned a collapse from the Time Zone squad, but the Novas have been on a slump themselves. Ever since their 7-game win streak has been snapped, the Novas are 2-6 in their last 8 games. The Novas are in the playoffs, they can still defend their title, but can they get a bounce back win here? The leadoffs are Taste versus Diabels. Diabels with the forward smash, and now an up smash. That's going to be the first damage. Neutral air has Taste at 51%. Forward smash, Taste at 69. Up air is going to miss from now. It's 69-0 already, as Taste now has to respond back with damage. Forward tilt. Dash attack, down tilt, up air, that's going to be from Diabels, 99-32, a forward smash here. Taste is going to be off stage at 117, there's a down air, it's the weak one, but Taste with the up B, he will survive. A footstool, Diabels gets hit by the down tilt, a 2-frame down tilt, it's 122-69 as we see up tilt. Do we see the up air? Not quite yet. It's going to be now forward tilt getting shielded, forward tilt interrupting a forward smash, and there's a down air right there. Taste with the leadoff win. He has a potential to become the season's best leadoff, depending if he can get more KOs or even the same amount as Knapsack. 141-0 as Meh. He's been one of the better rookies so far this season. He's going to come out right now. He'll get rid of Taste, so it's going to be Mythos coming out now for Ottawa, as that roster order change in the previous round did work for this team. It is 2-31. One other thing we forgot to mention, because of a loss from JG Wentworth, even if Ottawa loses this game, Ottawa will be the winner of the East Division title. It is 68. It's a side B that's going to partially collapse. It's 68-87. The division titles this year, by the way, are just for bragging rights, just for the sake of having a title. You do not automatically clinch a spot with the title, but it doesn't matter because the division title winners will be in the playoffs regardless, thanks to their huge records. 97-101 right now. Forward smash, Mythos with the KO, and it's him. Penguhr's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas, entering this round with 23, make it 24 KOs, and now we have Papaya. If Papaya can get a 3-kill performance, he would be able to catch up with Cyber Sands for that win, and oh no, that's him. He self-destructs. That's going to count, and that's going to put Papaya at 25 KOs. So Valrex coming out right now. Papaya would just have to get a clean sweep over Valrex and A+ to me. It is possible, but if not, Cyber Sands would get the crown all by himself. By the way, that is not how the season should end for It's Him. He self-destructs. We saw that happen to B-Fans, the Dr. Mario and B-Fans team last season for the Ceiling Fans. It was 0-51 right now between Seraphim and Valrex, as Seraphim, he could be competing for Comeback Player of the Year against Zelkov. A KO here would help. It is 0-74. It's going to be a punish. No, it goes slightly unpunished. That was a relatively weak punish from Valrex onto Seraphim. 29, 1090 right now. We see a forward throw. Do we see forward air? We see a neutral B into a down air. It's a weak down air, so Valrex still alive for now. Back air, Valrex, other side of the stage now. 34 to 139. Offstage shenanigans. Bow from Amiibo trying to come back on. It's a back air. It's a down air. 151 to its up smash right here. Seraphim at 78. It is 78, an up smash, and Valrex has made this a 1 versus 2. 1 versus 1 now for IHOP. The Novas want this bounce back win. Ottawa, they want this win to possibly become the number 2 seed if they can win this here. With a loss, I believe that would put the Chaos Corp on top. Of course, differential is still a very important factor. I think if Ottawa loses here, the squadron would leapfrog them over the seeding. It is 65 to 66 as we see the Lylat come back onto the stage. 65 to 66 as we see up tilt. Do we see up air? Not quite yet. 76 to 74. IHOP with a parry. Up tilt. Up air's gonna miss for now. 76 to 83. Side special. 88. 102 to 83. As we wait, we see IHOP back onto the stage. Get up attack. 103 to 96. And there's a down smash right there as Ottawa is going to defeat the Novas with a 1 versus 2 from IHOP. They win this 5 to 4. A 5-4 win from Ottawa will ensure that they get ahead of the 456 squadron in terms of the top 4 seeding. So that means Ottawa, they can be the number 2 or even the number 3 seed depending on how things are. I need to do the math to see if they could still be the number 1 if the Ditto Burritos lose. The Ditto Burritos going to be playing in 2 games from now. Chaos Corp, they're going to be up next. But let's talk about this game right here. It was going to be beautiful back and forth action. But then Valrex tried to turn it in his favor for the Novas. But then Pancakes, sorry, not Pancakes, wrong King Deity in terms of Pancakes reference. IHOP, not Pancakes, it's IHOP, the International House of Pancakes. He gets 2 KOs to win this for Ottawa. Alright. 4 games remain to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. It's going to be the regular season. When we come back, we're going to have the Chaos Corp versus the Cinnabon Splitters. Chaos Corp, they have already clinched a first round bye, but there is still a competition for best leadoff. Taste only got 1 KO. If Knapsack gets 1 KO, then it will be, let's see, if, yeah, Knapsack gets 1 KO, then Knapsack would, well, the title would go to Taste. If it goes to 2, though, I'm going to see who won between these 2 Amiibo, because I do believe they dueled each other at some point of this regular season. Let me actually come to my whiteboard real quick with the schedule. I think it was like early on in the season. Let's see. Chaos Corp versus Ottawa. If I was Ottawa versus Chaos Corp, would I be, let's see, Ottawa at Grand Army, Ottawa at 456. Did we ever see Ottawa at the Chaos Corp? Let's see, Chaos Corp. I'm trying to find them real quick. Chaos Corp at Boston, Chaos Corp at Miami. No, they never played each other. They never played each other in the regular season. Chaos Corp and Ottawa. I thought they did because of the season, but they did not. Alright. So we're going to have to put that down to vote if the Knapsack's able to get 2 KOs. We'll have to wait and see. But when we come back, it's going to be the Chaos Corp at the Cinnabon Splitters. 4 games remain to Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5.
Squad Strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for the 8th match of the night. We're going to have the Chaos Corp at the Cinnabon Splitters. So, Knapsack, if he only gets 1 KO, the best leader crown would go to Taste of Ottawa. If he gets 2, it would be a tie. But if Knapsack can get 3 KOs here against Cinnabon Splitters, then Knapsack would get the best leader crown in Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. It is Knapsack, Malpractice, Brawl Trip, Nightmare Sword, and Nachos for a Chaos Corp who will get a first round bye in the playoffs against Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Sailor Moon, and Wet Stick against the Cinnabon Splitters who will not be making it to the postseason. The Chaos Corp has been a very fun team to watch this season, and the leadoffs is going to be very interesting here as we have Knapsack versus Mr. Ninja. Down special for Mr. Ninja, followed by a forward tilt, and that's going to be 37 to 18 right here. We see forward air, we get to see forward smash, 54 to 31 right here. Another thing that can get Taste the best lead off as Knapsack at 6'7", it's going to be 6'7 to 36. It's going to be 6'7 to 43. Yes, the strategy of oops, all nightmare definitely works. 67 to 73. You can also see the example with Your Worst Nightmare. They made it to the finals last season. They will be in the postseason no matter what. It is 97, 99, 194 as we see Knapsack trying to come back on. Up tilt. Do we see up smash? No, the up smash had missed. 120 to 94. We see down B missing quite here. It's going to be 120 to 101. Both Amiibo back onto the stage. We see going to be the Knapsack. He's waiting for Mr. Ninja. Getting that forward tilt. 120 to 113. And there's a forward tilt. Taste will be the best leadoff in Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League as Mr. Ninja star KO'd into town. Cloud Jr. coming out now for the Cinnabon Splitters. It's going to be 10 to 7 right now. We are going to see forward smash. Interrupted by a jab. Did you see that? That was a forward smash. Getting interrupted by Dr. Mario's like, oh, you have your big sword. Well, guess what? I'm just going to punch you. 58, 63 to 33 right now. It's going to be 68 to 33. Cloud Jr. trying to come back onto the stage. We see 73 to 39. It's going to be Cloud Jr. one hit away from that limit break. He has limit break now. He will use it on 79 to 71. We see neutral B. We see it, but it misses. 93 to 71. 93 to 77. Up throw. No up air from the Dr. Mario. There's the up air now. Forward smash will be attempted, but it will not land. 105, 115 to 104 as we see Cloud Jr. with a forward smash. That's going to get rid of Malpractice, and now Brawl Trip comes out. So far, this game has been back and forth in favor of the Cinnabon Splitters. Second limit break, it's going to be up B into the downwards. Going to be 58 to 104. We see Cloud Jr. He's already 2/3 of the way towards a third limit break. 58 to 120. Forward air. We see Cloud Jr. back onto the stage. This forward smash right here going to get shielded, but this one is going to land. It's a 4 to 2 lead for the Cinnabon Splitters as Nightmare Sword comes out right now, getting rid of Cloud Jr. We're going to see Amazon Lily out for the Cinnabon Splitters. 3 versus 2 scenario as Nightmare Sword, Amazon Lily, they would have to combine for 4 KOs. Nightmare Sword already has 1, so it would just have to be a combination for 3. 17 to 57. Down throw, up air, 17-79. We see the side B, 17. And there's a dash attack. Nightmare Sword has evened this up. Sailor Moon coming out now for the Cinnabon Splitters. It is 37 to 0 as Sailor Moon has been one of the better rookies this season. 44 to 10 to 15. Forward smash is going to miss for now. It's 44 to 15 still. We see forward air. It's going to be up smash right here. It is 48 to 54 as we see forward smash getting shielded. Forward smash getting shielded. This was going to be a down throw into up air. And Sailor Moon is at 80% already. 48 to 89. Down air. Nightmare Sword survives. 69 to 89. It's going to be a forward throw here. Sailor Moon off stage as Nightmare Sword comes back onto the stage at 69, and there's the up smash right there. Nightmare Sword, 3 KOs against the Cinnabon Splitters as Wet Stick has a 1 versus 2. It is 101 to 0 right now as we see Nightmare Sword back onto the stage. Up throw, up smash does not land. It is 8, 108, 123 to 8. 125, Nightmare Sword comes back onto the stage. A little bit of chip damage there. 125 to 16, but an up throw here. Nightmare Sword still alive. He will be KO'd, and this is going to be a 1 versus 1. Nachos has the opportunity to win the game for the Chaos Corp, get his 5th game-winning KO of the season. It's 0-54, as usually the Chaos Corp, they've been getting a bunch of blowout wins and not needing to rely on Nachos, except for that one game where they had the comeback against Detroit. 39-69, 39-79. We see Nachos, forward tilt again. It's going to be 48-88 as up next. It's going to be forward tilt missing. 70-88, forward air. 70-101 as that Gordo going places, doesn't hit anybody. It is 83-97-101 as we see Nachos stalling in the air, trying to come back. It's going to be neutral B. After neutral B, Gordo, that gets deflected. 115-116. Both Amiibo back onto the stage. We see the Link does go for out smash. He misses the out smash and the forward smash, but this forward smash right here, the Cinnabon Splitters are gonna get a win against the Chaos Corp as they win this game 5-4. Alright, it's a 5-4 win for the Cinnabon Splitters over the Chaos Corp to finish the season. Cloud Jr. gets 2 KOs, Nightmare Sword, 3 kills to force a 1 vs 2 for Wetstick, and Wetstick does win the 1 vs 2. Cinnabon Splitters, let me check their record real quick as they are going to finish the season, I believe, 8-10. Let's check real quick. Yes, the Cinnabon Splitters and Detroit will both finish 8-10. Buffalo, 7-11. Let's see. So that's going to do it for most of the teams under the standings. I think, let's see. We still have the Critical Crashers. They are currently 5-12 with a win. We did see Miami play spoiler with a win. So if the Critical Crashers lose, they can secure the number 3 pick in the draft behind Carbon Show's team, Grand Army Republic, and any expansion franchises. The Chaos Corp will fall down to 12-6, but their differential will keep them afloat over the Time Zone Squad to get a first round bye. Ottawa, with that win, they should be able to lead the Chaos Corp. So I think right now, let's see. I think the 1 seed comes down to just Ottawa or the Ditto Burritos. So here's the situation. If Ottawa, they got this win already, but let's see. If the Ditto Burritos defeat the Critical Crashers, the Ditto Burritos are your 1 seed, Ottawa is the 2 seed, the Chaos Corp is most likely your 3 seed, and the 456 Squadron is the number 4 seed. However, if the Ditto Burritos lose to the Critical Crashers, then Ottawa becomes the number 1 seed in the Season 5 playoffs. We'll have to wait and see. As when we come back, we will see that matchup between the Critical Crashers and the Ditto Burritos.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the 9th game of the night, we have the Critical Crashers versus the Ditto Burritos in a game that will decide who gets to be the #1 seed. If the Critical Crashers win, then Ottawa becomes the #1 seed in the Season 5 playoffs, but if the Ditto Burritos win, the Ditto Burritos will clinch a 14-4 record and the #1 seed. It is Chaos King, Freak, Ragatha, Informer, and Grim Knight versus Ditto, Bleh, the Natsuki, Mementos, and Leeya. Let's begin. Chaos King in his 2nd year in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, former #2 overall pick. Pretty solid leadoff for the Critical Crashers, but this team is a question of what could be, especially with strong assets like Ragatha. Informer, definitely the weak link of this team. We'll see if 1AM decides to make some improvements to that Byleth Amiibo. We'll see. Yes, I know, I'm the guy who trains the Byleth Amiibo, but there's not 0 chance I do or do not fix them, depending on, because there's so many Amiibo I want to train and fix, specifically a Amiibo Brawler project that's going to be talked about later on. But Ditto is going to be the leadoff on the other side for the Burritos. The #1 seed is at stake as Ditto gets the first damage here. It's going to be 18-13. We see the forward throw. Ditto back onto the stage. 18-26, but another forward tilt, making this 18-36. Down air, we see the up throw. Do we see the up air? There is the up throw. Ditto is already at 64%. It is 20-29, 38-64. We see a down smash now as Ditto trying to bounce back with damage of his own. And there it is, 69-64. It's going to be down tilt right here, 79-64. And Chaos King went high right there, getting punched by up smash, 2 up smashes, no up air though, 101-64, as now Ditto is the one taking control of this leadoff match, 112-64, 128-64, that is double damage, 128-79, finally some answers right there, and there's a down tilt, Ditto off stage, he's gonna come back on, 128-92, we see Ditto going high, he gets a back throw, 139-92, Chaos King, will he go high again? He goes high again, and he does not get punched because Ditto missed time to down smash, 146-95, Chaos King, he's in position to go high again, but he's gonna go low, straight to the ledge, and out of parry, there's the down smash for Ditto. He gets the lead off win, is now Freak, comes out for the Critical Crashers, there's that forward tilt, Freak, a former member of the Ditto Burritos, coming back to his old stomping grounds. Do we see the Freak finishes as before? We do see a knockout, and now Bleh, the rookie, coming out for this team. Bleh has been one of the better rookies so far this season. It is 29-0 as we see the forward tilt. It's going to be 43-0. Down throw, forward air, 6-7. Freak at 6-7 to 82 now. 6-7. 82-11. We see the down tilt. We see the up air. 105-11. It's going to be another up air as it's 118-11. And another up air juggling. Bleh, up air, juggling. The Freak, 135-11 right now. And there's that forward air as Bleh puts a pretty decent lead for the Critical. Sorry, I can't speak English. I can go on a bit, but then when I try to speak an actual sentence in English, I forget how to speak English. But Bleh puts a pretty decent lead for the Ditto Burritos. It's 22, but that down right there. Oh, Ragatha steals a stock. It's 3 versus 3 as Ragatha evens this up for the Critical Crashers. It is 35-18. We see Ragatha off stage trying to come back on. 35-18, 52-18 as we see for side B, not gonna land. 52-18. The Natsuki, Ragatha back onto the ground. We see back throw here. 74. We see off stage. Yes, no, maybe. Both Amiibo back onto the stage. Forward smash there. That's gonna be charged, and that's a knockout. The Natsuki with that KO. Informer is gonna come out now for the Critical Crashers. It is 0-57 right now. Forward smash gonna miss. Forward tilt gonna land. It is 8-71. Forward smash. Informer at 25. 40 right now at the second forward smash. It is 40-87 as the Natsuki. If he can get this KO here against Informer, eating some huge damage, that will get the Ditto Burritos much closer to the #1 seed. 49-87. Even though this team has been to the playoffs every single season, Informer will be knocked out. It's a 1 versus 3 for the Ditto Burritos in the lead. It's going to be 30-87 right now as the Natsuki, he could possibly finish the job for this team. Down smash, he'll survive for now at 126, and Grim Knight just stands there on the other side. Up smash is going to miss from this Ganondorf. It's going to be 46. There's a down air, and Mementos has the opportunity to give the Ditto Burritos the #1 seed in the playoffs. They have been to the playoffs all 4 seasons in this league so far, but they have made it to the finals 2 times, have not won a championship quite yet. The Ditto Burritos, this could be their strongest team yet. It's 92 to 61 as I see Max with that neutral B, and it's not it quite yet. 113 to 61. It's going to be a little bit of retaliation, but there it is. The Ditto Burritos are your #1 seed in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for the first time in franchise history as they win this game 5-3. So the #1 seed entering the playoffs is going to be the Ditto Burritos, 14-4 record, tying the record for most wins in a single regular season with the Season 1 Time Zone Squad, who they actually beat to get to the finals that year. So, 2 KOs from Thanatos, the game winner from Mementos, Ditto with that leadoff win, Bled producing as usual, Leeya not needed for this win. But after this folks, the doom, despair, and destruction as 2 games remain to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, folks. So, there are 2 games left to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League regular season, and these are the 2 most important ones. First, it's a winner go home, Green Bay versus the Natsuki Lovers. Winner will go into the playoffs, the loser will be eliminated, and then afterwards, you thought there was just gonna be one winner go home? No, winner go home games are buy one, get one free tonight as we have Mid-Class Nation versus Toronto. With a win, Mid-Class Nation or Toronto will make it into the playoffs. With a loss, they will be eliminated. Toronto has been 5-1 in their last 6 games. We'll see what happens in the last 2 games, but coming up first, Green Bay versus the Natsuki Lovers. Win or go home when we come back on the 1 AM channel.
Squad Strike.
2 games remain to Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5. Hello folks, it's 1 AM as we have a win or go home between Green Bay and the Natsuki Lovers. So, this is the second time they've played each other this regular season, all the way back in the middle of the season. Back in round 9 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, the Green Bay at home had gotten a win 5-3 over the Natsuki Lovers. The Natsuki Lovers, they want to split this home and home series, get a win over here to make it into the postseason as Green Bay plays on a Battlefield form, the Natsuki Lovers play on Omega form. It is a Corno, Quadruple X, Hola Amigo, Young Thug, and Chuck E. Cheese versus Fred, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Dumas, and Depression. Win or go home, Green Bay versus the Natsuki Lovers. This is going to be a fun one, especially with 2 struggling leadoffs at the front. A Corno versus Fred. Not the best seasons from them, but we'll see what happens. It's win or go home. Fred gonna get the first damage here. It's gonna be 22, 27 to 48 right now. It's gonna be 43, 46. Big damage onto a corner with the Pikmin. 52 to 68 as both Amiibo have the means of dealing big damage onto each other through passive damage. 52 to 93. Down B, gonna miss. 64 to 93. That's gonna be a parry from Fred right here. 64 to 93. We are gonna see a forward tilt. That's a forward smash. Fred getting out of the way of the Poison Cloud. 80 to 110. Both Amiibo off stage. We see a down special, and a Corno gets a leadoff win to give Green Bay an early lead. Lore comes out for the Natsuki Lovers. It's going to be a side special, 109 to 0. Does Lore go off stage? He's going to go off stage, and that neutral air, it's going to land, but a Corno will out of the distance. No! It's the neutral air. That's going to get rid of a Corno. 4 versus 4, Quadruple X comes out right now. 15 to 5. Lore has a Link off stage. Off stage shenanigans, and this Link will come back onto the stage just barely. 27 to 5 as we see down there. White Cheese, Quadruple X, got to be up throw right here. 56 to 5 as Lore has only taken 5.3% against this Link. We see 78% on this Link right now. That's going to be a side B getting shielded. Finally some damage onto the Meta Knight a little bit more. It is 85 to 25. Miss side B, going to get shielded. Down tilt, back air. This is not the right range for an up B from this Link. It is 85 to 52, 95 to 52. We are going to see Lore off stage, off stage. It's going to be 101 to 54. Lore comes back onto the stage, gets a forward air. 110 to 54 between Quad X and Lore. We see the up smash, parry, up smash from the Meta Knight himself. 127 to 54. We see up smash here, down smash from the Meta Knight. He is able to capitalize on his hurt box. 139 to 62. Down tilt, gonna miss from Quad X. We see the side B, that's gonna hit. Quadruple X off stage, the forward air, neutral air, and Lore has 2 KOs from Natsuki Lovers as we have Meta Knight versus Meta Knight. Hola Amigo versus Lore. Hola Amigo, one of the better rookies this season. It's going to be 2 to 79. It's going to be 15 to 79. Meta Knight has been getting more representation this season from Hola Amigo, Lore, and most importantly, Spooky, who's going to play the next game from mid-class. It is 23 to 93. We see the side special, Hola Amigo at 40%. We wait, we see, it's going to be 48, 54 to 93. We see that side B, it is 68 to 93. Can Lore get 3 KOs to Natsuki Lovers? He won't. He'll be killed by Hola Amigo as Doomed Yuri comes out right now with the jab, jab, jab. A KO here can give the Natsuki Lovers a lead over Green Bay though. 123 to 0. The Meta Knight goes high, and there's that up special. Green Bay has 2 Amiibo left for their playoff hopes. It is 0. Jab, jab, jab from Young Thug. 0 to 10 right now is Doomed Yuri. That parry, that's going to be up special now into the up air from the Young Link. Young Thug with the up smash. 0 to 52 as Doomed Yuri finally gets some damage onto Young Thug. 15 to 52, 33. 33 to 65. We are going to see side B. That's going to get shielded this time. 33 to 74. Jab, jab, jab. Doomed Yuri off stage. We see Young Thug try to go for neutral air. Doesn't land. It is 44 to 84 right now as Doomed Yuri has been getting out damaged by this Young Thug. Down it right there. It's going to be a 1 versus 3 with the Natsuki Lovers in the lead. Doomed Yuri able to steal a stock. It is going to be Chuck E. Cheese. He has to get 3 KOs if Green Bay wants to make it to the playoffs for the first time. Doomed Yuri will be KO'd. Here comes Dumas as he has the opportunity to send the Natsuki Lovers to the playoffs. It is 34 to 13. We see that side B. It's not going to land quite yet. Forward smash, 40 to 45. Dumas is switching to the Charizard when he's off stage. It is 40-45 still. Forward tilt. Charizard. He's going to go, not for a flare blitz yet, but an up throw. 54 to 55. 54 to 67. 69. 77. 89. And a dash attack. Chuck E. Cheese is going to make this a 1 versus 1. Whoever can get the next KO will go to the playoffs. It is 95 to 0 right now. We see the up smash from Depression. It's going to miss. He's at 17. 109 to 17. Can Depression send the Natsuki lovers to the playoffs? There it is! The Natsuki lovers are headed to the playoffs with a 5-4 victory over Green Bay. So the Natsuki lovers with a 9-9 record get out of their slump, and they will be advancing to the postseason. Their seed is yet to be determined, but if they have to face the Time Zone Squad, let it be known the Natsuki lovers had defeated the Time Zone Squad back in round 4 of the regular season, so they do have the upper hand over that team. It's a 5-4 victory with 2 KOs from Lore, 2 KOs from Doom Yuri. Chuck E. Cheese tries to bring it back to the last Amiibo, but his efforts fall short as Green Bay will go 4 seasons without a postseason appearance. The Natsuki lovers are in the Season 5 playoffs. Woo! That was a thriller. It would be a shame if we had another thriller. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's 1 game left to Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5. It is once again win or go home. Mid-Class Nation versus Toronto. The winner is in, the loser is out, as a Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5 finale is up next between Mid-Class Nation and Toronto.
Squad strike.
197 games have been played in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season 5. But here we are, folks. Game number 198, the regular season finale, as we have Win or Go Home. It is Mid-Class Nation, the expansion franchise, as with a win, they will make it to the playoffs in their inaugural season. It is Headstrong, Spooky, Gary, What the Punch, and Urshifu. On the other side, Toronto. They won 5 games straight just to get here, but they dropped one against Chaos Corp in the previous round. It is Flazer Draw, Nezuko, Sigurd, Snaketails, and more deaths as the Canadian franchise makes a drastic change to their roster order. Let's see if it pays off for them. The leadoff game is going to be a very interesting one here as we have Headstrong versus Flazer Draw. Nezuko, this is going to be our first appearance in the roster for a while. Sigurd, one of the better rookies this season. Spooky, we mentioned him earlier in the last game, but another piece of Meta Knight representation. Alright, it is Win or Go Home. Mid-class versus Toronto. And that's going to be Flazer Draw. First bit of damage right there. It's going to be 19, 25. We see the up tilt with the up air, and we will see the switch to Charizard. So Charizard comes out for Toronto. It's going to be 19 to 112. Flazer Draw goes high to avoid the Olimar. It's going to be 19 to 118 as this Charizard needs to get some damage done soon. 19 to 132. There's the switch to Squirtle. Can Squirtle get something? It's 19 to 148. We're going to see up smash again. No smash to Ivysaur. There's the Ivysaur now, but the up smash. Headstrong with the leadoff win and only 19 damage. Now Nezuko, the former MVP, is gonna have to come out now. It's 24 to 21. We see Nezuko. It's 32. Forward smash. It's gonna miss. 33 to 38. It had just missed by the tipper right there for Toronto. 33 to 38. 42 to 38. We see the neutral B. 54 to 38. Forward smash gonna get shielded. 54 to 52. It's gonna be up throw now. 54 to 74. It's gonna be back air. Headstrong. Already 1 KO, but Nezuko off stage again. She's gonna come back on. It is 54 to 104 right now as we see forward smash right here. 77 to 104. Nezuko gonna wait. She's gonna try to go off stage, missing the down air. It is 78 to 104. Forward throw. Headstrong off stage again. That's gonna be a reflected Pikmin. That's gonna be up air. Headstrong will still be alive for now as it 120 to 104. We see a throw here. Back throw. Headstrong still alive at 141. And there's the up air. Nezuko evens things up, but now Spooky comes out for Mid-Class Nation. He leads the team in knockouts. It's going to be 0 to 125. We see back air. Nezuko, Tech survives. We see the down air right there. And Spooky, he will come back onto the stage. I thought that stock might have been stolen, but I underestimated that up B. It is 18 and a knockout. Sigurd, down 1 Amiibo for Toronto. Need to get some damage here. I believe he leads the team in knockouts with 17. It is 27 to 17 to 25. We see jab, jab, jab. 39 to 15. Sorry, 39 to 25. 51 to 34. We wait for the Meta Knight. He stalls in the air. He gets hit by the up smash. 75 to 34. Another up smash from Sigurd. It is 96, 97 to 34. This up smash right here will KO. So Gary coming out now for Mid-Class Nation as Sigurd even things up. He is only down by 50%, but with the right set of moves, that's going to be missed up smash and a good punish. It is 25 to 61 right here. Forward air. Gary at 44. 44 to 75 as this is going to be a forward smash right there. Gary is going to be off stage. 66 to 75. Up smash. Gary 83. It's going to be a forward air. 103 to 75 right now as we see Sigurd. He's going to wait. Up smash and that's going to get rid of Sigurd. So here comes Snaketails. 103 to 0 right now. Snaketails has never been this deep in the roster before. She is usually the leadoff, but she had been getting used as number 2. Up B, gonna miss for now. So does the up smash. Thanks to the Lucas being short. It's a forward air. Gary still alive for now at 127. He will come back on with the tether, and there's a down smash. It is 2 versus 2. What the punch comes out now for Mid-Class Nation. Snaketails for Toronto at 65% after the fireball. It is 0, 7, 18 to 65. We see that side B miss. It's going to be up smash. 40 to 65. It's a down throw. Do we see the up air? We see a down special into the Shuriken. Toronto is down to their last Amiibo. It's going to be more deaths with a 1 versus 2. 59 to 0 as down air. 65, 79 to 0 right here. More deaths with the down tilt. With the punch. Going to come back onto the stage. 89 to 12 right here. We see the up throw. Toronto. We see some up air, but the Ryu off stage comes back on. Fireball, more dash jumps over. Hadouken 2. There's the fireball. Sorry, the neutral B with the blurring blade. It is 101 to 28 and a down smash. What the punch? Can he come back onto the stage? He is going to come back onto the stage at 123, but there's a down smash. It comes down to the last Amiibo. Who wants a playoff slot more? Will it be Urshifu or will it be more Des? We're going to see 0 to 53 right now. We see down smash out of the parry, 11 to 53, up throw, up smash, 30 to 53 as more Des is climbing back with the damage right here, 59 to 53. It's going to be down smash out of the parry as Urshifu has yet to respond with any damage onto this Mii Fighter. There's some damage there, but there's a blurring blade, 84 to 66. We're going to see more Des waiting. It's going to be a throw out of the parry, 94 to 66 as more Des is waiting for Urshifu to do something again. It's going to be neutral air from the Banjo, 94 to 74. Forward air, more Des off stage. She's going to come back on. We're going to see forward smash getting parried. There's an up smash, 101 to 91, and there's the up air. Toronto is headed to the playoffs with more Des getting a 1 versus 2 win. For the first time in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, we will have 2 Canadian teams in the playoffs with Ottawa and Toronto. Toronto finishes their season 6-1 in their last 7 games. Toronto goes 6 of 7. It's a 6 of 7 run for Toronto to make it to the postseason as more Des saves the team. They get to the playoffs, so back-to-back playoff appearances for Toronto. We're gonna have to wait and see who faces who. By the way, Luckman, if we're facing each other in the playoffs, can we do the Lucielle duo again between Lylat and Rin, please? That's gonna do it for Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The Natsuki lovers and Toronto, the home teams, will win their respective games to get into the postseason, as I'm gonna have to do a bunch of math to see who gets what in the seeding, because there are so many things to calculate, especially that middle of the pack in terms of how things are. So stay tuned in the Discord. We will make the announcements for who gets what. But I am confident to say who the best leadoff, the best rookie, the best closer, as well as the MVP is. So let's announce that real quick. The best leader is Taste out of Ottawa. The best closer, Mercury out of Amiibo Engage. Mercury from Amiibo Engage is also your Rookie of the Year. As for the Season 5 MVP, congratulations to Cyber Sands of the 456 Squadron, breaking the record for most regular season KOs at 27. Cyber Sands is your Season 5 MVP for the regular season as the Squadron advances with a first round bye in the playoffs, their first appearance since Season 2. That's going to do it for tonight, folks. That's going to do it. Stay tuned in the Discord as we will have the important stats updated, including Comeback Player of the Year. I'm going to have to do the math to see who wins it between Zelkov and Seraphim in that Comeback Player of the Year. There's also some other stuff to keep accounted for, too. There is still the Playoff Crown as well as the Total KO Crown. Cyber Sands leads the Total KO Crown at 27. If he can get 8 KOs, he will tie Season 4 farmed for that record. But if he can get 9 KOs, then that record will be broken by him. We're going to have to wait and see, as right now, I'm not sure when we're going to do the first round. It's either going to be Saturday night or maybe Monday night. Stay tuned, as we will post updates in the Discord server, but we're going to have to wait and see what those playoff matches are. First stream is going to be the first round of the playoffs. Second stream, second round of the playoffs. We will do the conference finals, the All-Star game, and the Season 5 finals in one third and final stream, as a Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will finish next week. As soon as we finish, the draft class will be announced and open for you to submit your Amiibo into the draft pool. And here on the 1AM channel, I will be trading Amiibo for that Season 6 draft pool, as well as improving some Amiibo who just needs improvement, such as Bloodflame, Informer, maybe even House MD. He has been struggling ever since he joined the Boston Brawlers. But that's going to do it, folks. Your playoff teams in no particular order. It's going to be the Ditto Burritos, Ottawa, Chaos Corp, 456 Squadron, the Time Zone Squad, JG Wentworth. After that, we will also see in the playoffs, we see Toronto get in the playoffs, we see the Natsuki lovers get into the playoffs, we will also see the Novas, Amiibo Engage, Your Worst Nightmare, and the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, as those are the 12 teams to make it to the Season 4 playoffs. if you are a general manager of Mid-Class Nation, Green Bay, Buffalo, Detroit, Cinnabon, Boston, Miami, Critical Crashers, Grand Army, or Carbon Show's team, you are now free to post on the Rolls channel if you want to renew for Season 6 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. But thank you, folks. Coming up next will be the postseason, either Saturday night or Monday night. There will be no more double headers between now and the end of the regular season, the playoffs, I mean. Alright, thank you, folks. We'll see you for the Season 5 playoffs featuring 12 teams, 4 with that first round bye.